Oh, hi guys. Hello. Hey, what's up? Just the mic. What I've been thinking about this, and you guys are bad people. You don't deserve this. You really don't deserve this stream. You all lied to me, except Beard Seeking Missile. I should do a private stream just for Beard Seeking Missile, just because he was the only one that told me the truth. But even though you guys don't deserve it, I'm still gonna play this game and I'm gonna finish it because I love you guys, even after all. Okay. Let's hope. Oh, you all lied, and if not, you didn't tell me the truth. Okay. Okay, it's okay, Inches. I'm here. I'm doing this. We're gonna finish it. Hopefully, if you guys didn't lie to me again, we'll finish this in 30 to 45 minutes. Oh, hold on. I'll update the stream info again. Hopefully, everyone is still here with me. God, fucking 4 hours streaming. Long time since I streamed for that long. Okay. Updated the shit. We got our threads. We got this is our thread right here. Okay. Now we got this shit. It's actually tough to predict how long each segment takes. Give or take, you know. But these guys told me like less than an hour, and it was more than an hour, and we weren't even close to the ending. That's just blatant lying. Blatant? I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. No, that's wrong. Go for it. Let's go. Choco, you best be lying, nigga. No way. If it's 1 to 3 hours left, that's fucking shit. No way. I'm doing this. Sorry, Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Don't worry about it. This is my problem, not yours. Willy wah, willy willy wah. Wah, willy wah, willy willy wah. Oh, Detective Toast. What is it? Willy wah, willy wah, willy wah. Willy wah, willy wah. I think Lana's having you run errands again. Willy wah, willy wah. Wah, willy wah. Evidence law? Edward was talking about this just the other day. I'm sure you know the 2 rules of evidence law, don't you, Wright? Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the proper approval, without the approval of the police department. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. You can at least study some evidence law. Really? Willy wah. A message? Willy wah. Willy wah. Guess I'll need to give this book a thorough read. Okay, I'll be sure to read that in a second. Willy wah, Willy. Willy wah. That's where you're wrong, Detective. What? Haven't you figured it out yet? Why I'm still sitting in that prosecutor's seat, despite all these allegations being thrown at me? Willy wah. The real trial today hasn't begun yet. What? Willy wah. Willy wah. Willy wah. What? Willy wah. You're missing the point, Detective. Lana didn't murder Detective Goodman. She merely stuck a knife into his dead body. That means the real killer still out there. What? Now we're going to expose him. No matter what it takes. This case has hurt too many people. It's time to bring it to an end. Oh, finally.
Smash! The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
The Inquiry Committee is planning to impose harsh penalties for your actions.
Thank you for the news, Your Honor.
Yes, normally, this is where the prosecution calls forth a witness. But, this isn't easy to say. You see, there is some concern that Mr. Edgeworth may have,
struck a bargain. You think I may have manipulated the witnesses?
I didn't say that. It's just, you see, everyone has been talking and,
Very well, Your Honor. I have a solution.
A solution?
That being the case, the prosecution will allow the defense to call forth all further witnesses.
What? But there's never been a case example.
Undeniably, this is an unusual arrangement, but a very effective one. It would prove that I haven't struck any deals with the witnesses.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
Unbelievable. Edgeworth has found a way to continue the trial. Very well. The defense accepts the prosecution's proposal.
Smash! Then it's settled. The, defense may now call forth the next witness.
Mr. Wright? Huh? You do realize this is your last chance. If you call the wrong witness, this trial is as good as over. The defense calls. The time's finally come to bring out the real murderer. Okay, we're taking Gant, right? Like no other guy could possibly do it. We're bringing Gant, right? Emma? No, Emma fainted, I think. Gant. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Take that! Damon Gant. The defense calls Damon Gant to the stand.
Damon Gant? What does he have to do with anything?
As the defendant's partner 2 years ago, Mr. Gant has first-hand knowledge of the crime. I feel we should hear what he has to say about it. Oh, you're right, you should have called the Blue Badger. You're absolutely right. My bad. As luck would have it, he should still be in the courthouse. He would also be the least likely to have been manipulated by me in any way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Honor?
True. Alright, bailiff, please escort Mr. Gant to the stand.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
What is this? Some kind of practical joke? I was just on my way to lunch.
Your name and occupation, sir.
Were they? Are you sure you want to do this? Your name and occupation. So, you want to play hardball, eh?
But please, Mr. Gant.
Fine. My name is Damon Gant. I'm the acting chief of police.
Now then, Chief Gant, the court requests to hear your testimony.
Oh, righto! What's with a grim face?
First, let's clear up this SL9 incident.
Oh, Oh, you mean that time when Lana's sister murdered that prosecutor? Personally, I think it's been made pretty clear already.
There are still some things unaccounted for.
Oh, like what?
Like the role you played in all of this.
Son, either you're very brave or very foolish.
Oh wait, that reminds me. Actually reminds me, we should read the evidence book, evidence law. Blah blah blah. Okay, a whole book for 2 rules. Who the fuck is right? I'm right. We are right. Everyone. Okay, rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case in trial. Huh. That's a problem actually, because the stuff we got from his office, from the safe, isn't approved by the police department. So we're gonna get fucked probably, but let's go with this.
You are aware, of course, that a police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons?
Sure, take my testimony for example. I'll have to give it if I don't want to.
What? Is that true?
I'm afraid so. The chief of police has the right to refuse to testify.
Of course, such an action carries with it certain risks.
Don't worry, I'm not here to hinder your trial. Just remember, if this turns out to be a big waste of time, don't say I didn't warn you.
Smash! Very well, the witness may now begin his testimony.
As I recall, Neil and I were questioning him that day. To make a long story short, we slipped up. The power outage didn't help either. When I went to my office, I found Lana there. Apparently she had already arranged the crime scene. As you can see, I had nothing to do with the forgery.
Is that when Doc was arrested?
He was lying on the floor unconscious.
Switch Gant voice to Angel. Nah, I can't switch characters. I can do a new voice if you have an idea. People ask me to do Hulk Hogan for him. I can't do a new voice for him if you guys want that. Okay. Oh, say that.
When Emma sent Neil flying, it seemed Dark bumped his head.
I see. Everything seems pretty clear-cut.
Christian Bale Batman. Should they do a Christian Bale Batman? It's kind of similar to this actually. The police chief has the right to refuse to testify. Yes, no, no. 2 votes for no. Okay. Keep going with the current voice. Okay. Democratic procedure here. Then I better hit him hard and fast. Okay, just press everything. Hold it! As I recall, a ceremony was held at the police department that day.
Yes, that's right. I guess you could say I'm a workaholic. After winning his award, Neil was all fired up too. That's probably what spooked Dark and made him run away like that.
Was the defendant, Lana Sky, also present in the
I don't quite remember. At the very least, she wasn't there when Dark ran for it.
Hold it! So the two of you ran immediately after him, right?
That's right, but Dark made it to the elevator first. So Neil and I split up. He went upstairs and I went downstairs. I guess you could say he got lucky.
What's this about a power outage?
Oh, that! The elevator stopped all of a sudden and I got the shock of my life. Well, probably not as shocked as Neil was when that knife went into his heart, though.
That's not funny. Hold it! Could you tell us what you saw?
It was a shocking sight. Neil and that serial killer were lying in a heap on the floor, all tangled together. Dark was also lying collapsed.
Oh, Dark was also lying collapsed on the floor?
Yes, apparently he hit his head and was knocked out. Next to them were those two poor girls.
Lana and Emma.
Lana was cradling Emma in her arms. Looking back at it now, she must have already known what her sister had done.
Hold it! How can you know that?
Because of the victim's body that had already been moved.
So that means... you found the body near Lana's desk.
That's right. I think you said it earlier. It was my suit of armor that really stabbed the prosecutor.
Yes.
Anyway,
Hold it! So you're saying that the forgery had already taken place by the time you arrived at your office?
that's exactly what I'm saying. I can understand how Lana must have felt, but moving a body and hiding evidence are inexcusable, no matter what the circumstances are.
Is that how it really went down? Staring at the witness won't do you any good, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
If you're going to stare at anything, you'd be better off staring at the court record.
Worthy, always the smooth talker.
Which piece of evidence ties Gann to the forgery? Lana did admit to forging evidence, but that can't be the whole truth. Somehow I've got to link Gann to the incident. That's the thing, I thought about presenting the jar, but the piece that we assembled wasn't approved by the police. We can try that, but I think it was gonna tackle me about that. Present floor plan? I don't have the floor plan. The ID sheet, no, but the jar itself was... Oh, I could! Now the ID sheet, it's not relevant right now. The jar itself, okay, let's hope this works.
Objection!
You claim you had nothing to do with the forgery, but I'm afraid that is a claim you cannot back up. Explain yourself. Oh, also, Raikou, thank you for making out your tango account. And just reminding everybody, if you could please, if the thread is still alive, but I believe it is, if you could please keep on bumping it, that would be super, super cool. Thanks, guys. Okay. Several pieces of evidence were found in your office. Take this jar, for example.
That's the blue badger you showed us earlier.
A piece of this jar was discovered in your safe. Not only that, but the evidence list I presented earlier was actually found inside your desk.
It was found where?
You see, Chief Gant, these articles of evidence uncovered in your office are both concrete proof that you also played a part in the illegal investigation.
Smash! Chief Gant, What is the meaning of this?
Oh! Here's a defense attorney who may even rival Withy!
So you admit to it then, that you were involved in the forgery?
Who, me? Or do you mean you?
Me? Why would I have anything to do with that?
Well, you were the one who snuck into my office when you found this evidence. Prosecutors aren't the only ones capable of forging evidence, you know. Defense attorneys can do so too. Isn't that right, Righto?
Objection! However, Detective Toast was present during the investigation.
Worthy, my boy! Not even detectives are exempt from the law. Rest assured, Dick will receive his due punishment by my hand.
What? If Detective Toast's salary drops any further, he'll end up paying to work.
Smash!
Thanks, Beard.
Yes, well, in light of the detective's presence, please give us your testimony regarding these pieces of evidence found in your office and their relation to the forgery that took place at the crime scene.
My. Kids these days no longer know how to put two and two together. Let's see, what was it now? A jaw fragment and a list?
It's okay, Inches.
For all I know, you could have planted them in my office. Anyway, you can't prove when those pieces of evidence were discovered. If they were found after Dark was convicted, then they're worthless. There's no reason I'd participate in a forgery. Rearranging the crime scene wouldn't help me out in any way.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
When investigating the crime scene, you should have been more careful to observe protocol.
You do understand that I'm the chief of police, right? There will be consequences.
Ooh.
Indeed, I believe I will press charges, so you won't make the same mistake again.
My apologies, Chief, but would you mind waiting until tomorrow for that? Today is, well, you know.
Alright, Aji. In return, though,
I know. That place, right? In the back.
Huh? Are these guys telepathic? Yeah, he's gonna get some anal tonight, Gant. He's gonna get it tonight. Okay, let's press. Hold it! I'd appreciate it if you'd stop making these ridiculous allegations.
yes, you do have a point. You wouldn't have the guts to do something like that.
What? I'll have you know, back in the day, I once broke into a cow ranch and tipped...
Mr. Wright, what are you saying?
Anyway, you can't prove you didn't carry the evidence, can you? If you have proof to the contrary, you're going to need it later.
Later? What are you talking about?
What else? I'm talking about when your fingerprints are found. Yes, if they're found inside my safe, they would prove your investigation was illegal.
I've never faced anyone as slimy as this guy. Hold it! What do you mean by that?
This is all purely hypothetical, of course, but suppose I did place those items in my safe. Such an act wouldn't necessarily constitute forgery. Objection!
If concealing evidence found at a crime scene isn't forgery...
I'm not through speaking yet, Mr. Wright. All depends on when the evidence was discovered.
Hold it!
Are you saying this jar fragment wasn't discovered in the initial investigation?
It would appear not. After all, it wasn't listed in the evidence list. For all we know, it could have sadly materialized the day after Dark was sentenced.
Objection! Oh, well, wouldn't that be convenient? Right. Huh? The chief is talking about a possibility, so long as you can't rule that out. Your remarks, however clever they may be, will only succeed in wasting time. Tell me something I don't know.
Calm now, Mr. Wright. Think about it.
Hold it. Emma is an anagram? Oh my god, it could be an anagram for Emma. And that means Emma killed him. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. How can you look at me in the eye and say that?
Because I'm innocent. Remember, who was it that murdered Neil?
I'm not sure I care for the word murder here. But in the end, the person responsible for Mr. Marshall's unfortunate demise was Emma Skye.
Well, now do you see?
Hold it! Really, Chief Gant? At the very least, there is one very large benefit you've reaped from all this.
Oh, I wasn't aware. What is this benefit of yours?
That would, of course, be the position you have, Chief of Police. Oh. The resolution of the SL9 incident secured your promotion to Chief. That in itself is sufficient motive.
Ho, ho, ho! Oh, that's a good one!
Huh?
Do you really think I'm that incompetent?
What do you mean?
Even without that case, I was already in line to become the next chief. The resolution of the SL9 merely sped up the inevitable a little.
Is that true, Edgeworth? Yes, he was going to be made chief anyway.
Be careful when pointing that finger, or you might end up being the one pointed at.
So that means there's only one possible motivation for you to commit forgery. If you didn't do it for yourself, then you did it for someone else.
Don't be silly, Worthy. You know me better than that. There are only three people I would look out for. Me, myself, and I. There, it's out in the open now. Gee, would you mind if I change my testimony a little?
By all means, please do.
I wouldn't be anyone's accomplice if there was nothing in it for me.
Okay, press I guess? Let's try pressing. Hold it. Nothing in it for you?
Sorry, but the only person I care about is yours truly. That girl, Lana's sister, was it? If you think I felt sorry for her, you better think again.
You're right. You don't feel sorry for anyone.
Be tough on crime and tough on people. That's how I was raised.
You seem to be lax enough on yourself, though.
Ho, ho, ho! That's a good one, Worthy!
Could have been something in it for him. Given his selfishness, would he have slipped someone out? Would he have helped someone out? Yes, obviously, it would help Lana, because then he could control the prosecution, like someone said, I can't remember who. True, you might not help out anyone for their sake, but if it would benefit you, you might decide to assist someone. Mr. Wright? It appears you're positively determined to portray the chief as a nice man who likes to lend people a hand.
That's not what I meant.
Smash! Very well, I'll ask. Who is this person you believe Chief Gant may have helped to forge evidence?
Obviously Lana. He had the llama put into the chief prosecutor's office. Exactly. Take that!
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky? The defendant?
I believe it's quite obvious in light of circumstances. Emma Sky fell victim to an unfortunate series of events. Who would want to help her more than her own sister, Lana? And as for Chief Gant, he would also have reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit.
Self-profit? What do you mean?
After the SL9 incident was resolved, Lana Sky was appointed Chief Prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job, Chich, was you, Chief Gant.
But how would he profit from all of this?
He would be able to use the Chief Prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the Chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets? Oh, wait. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind.
Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Sky in forging evidence. Your motive to appoint her as Chief Prosecutor so you could control her.
Righto, my boy! You have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you have any proof of this? That I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
Lana. She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Unless... that is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which one would that be?
Of course I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The Chief Prosecutor has been acting strange throughout the entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Ready? You better watch your tongue. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Just what do you mean?
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What? Smash! Order! I said, order! Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
Huh?
This is an affront to the highest-ranking officer in our law enforcement agency. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder? That's impossible!
Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language. It's too late, Mr. Wright. Huh? There's no turning back for us now. Looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this.
Smash! Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief, a high-ranking officer of the law, is involved in this murder?
Good question. regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell.
I see. Alright then. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman. Just remember, it better be good.
Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea right here. Let's try. Was it this? The ID card record showing his badge number. Let's try this. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, you guys are backing me up. Okay, let's go. Take that! Okay, I'm gonna remind you once again, if the thread is still alive, please keep bumping it. Thank you.
This is the ID card list.
Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. Lucky number 7.
Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number.
It's your number.
Huh.
What? How do you know that?
The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code.
7 digits? You don't mean...
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was lucky number 7. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
Smash! Order! Chief Gant, what do you have to say?
Nothing. The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulations.
And I will demand Mr. Wright to be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card.
Smash! Chief Gant, so you admit it? You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
What about it? I'm chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom, what's the difference? I can go anywhere I want.
Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone?
I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room.
Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Oh, of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days. Objection!
You hadn't seen him in days? Chief Gant, I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
Smash! What do you mean? This trial is supposed to determine Lana Sky's guilt.
Objection! No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial is supposed to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
Smash! In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
I'm not so sure actually. Could this be this? No, it wasn't this. Wait, is it this? Last item report? The last item? Okay, most people say last item report. Let's try this. Okay, let's see. Take that! Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime. Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it. So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the Chief of Police.
Yet you are in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filed it.
He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day.
He needed to?
Yes, to transfer the evidence out.
Oh.
Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then,
you accompanied the detective to the evidence room.
I accompanied him!
There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room.
Hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman.
Exactly. But wait! The chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. They could have just lent him his ID card.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. Objection.
Sorry, but that's not possible.
Huh?
According to the record, your card was only used once. But you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body.
No!
Smash! Chief Gant, you didn't! The murder was most likely committed on the spur of the moment. No one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why else? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body. Objection! However, the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office parking lot. How did he manage to move it there?
I was at the police department the entire day, you know.
And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal.
Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey you! Take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
What? Oh, blocked ISP. How did your ISP get blocked, Bootsfag? Anyway, if other people could bump it, that would be cool, but I think we're nearing the end. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. Now this time I thought it was a useless clue, just taking up space. Smash! How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence! To move the victim's body, the Chief Gant used this. Not sure actually. Parking stub? The glove? Blue Badger? The screw maybe that he asked from— oh right, yes, from Edgeworth! Yeah, the screwdriver. He asked for Edgeworth to bring it back there. Exactly. Let's do this shit. We got this. Take that! This is how we move Detective Goodman's body. What's that? A screwdriver? But what does that have to do with this case? Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here? It's here because— I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. He told me he wanted to keep it at the prosecutor's office. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back to the prosecutor's office. After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office. But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to. You mean I... The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car! Smash! Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car! Yes, unless of course you have another explanation, Chief? Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to carry evidence from a closed case? There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Sky. Smash, smash, smash! Order, order, order! What's going on here? Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations? Think back to the photograph Miss Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite. It is a photo of the body being taken from the trunk. Chief Gant, please say something! I believe
Your time's up.
my time's up?
Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special.
Objection! But the cross-examination isn't finished yet.
Remember what I told you earlier? A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons?
Like the right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now.
What? This is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered. Objection! So you're going to just run away after all this?
Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman, that's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
Why?
You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusation against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Sky dispose of his body. Have any concrete proof? I probably have something. I'm thinking maybe on a cell phone? Because she said he called her. Don't present it. What should I don't have proof? I got shit? Okay, I shouldn't present this. Okay, if everybody says nothing, then let's go with that. It's no use showing evidence. I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor. At the present, I have no conclusive evidence.
Huh. See, Archie.
In that case, this court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What?
I don't gamble unless the stakes are high. It seems that Lady Luck was on my side again today. Okay, Archie, I'll leave the rest to you.
I warned you earlier, Mr. Wright. This is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency. Objection! Lady Luck. Maybe we should have a word with her. Mr. Edgeworth, what do you mean? There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. We haven't had the honor of hearing her testimony. A lady who knows the truth. Another witness. In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. But Chief Gant has invoked his right to refuse to testify. There's still someone else. One more witness who can answer all the questions. Raised in this trial, someone right in this very room. Mr. Edgeworth, who is this person?
Why are you asking me, Your Honor? Have you forgotten? The defense is the one calling the witnesses today.
Smash! Mr. Wright, does such a witness exist?
She may not be willing to tell the truth, but we can't just stop now. Yes, Your Honor. The defense called its forth.
Take that! The defendant? Miss Lana Sky?
She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21st. Her task to dispose of the victim's body, in accordance with a certain someone's orders.
Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor.
Smash! Very well, the court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we will reconvene to hear the defendant's testimony. This court is now
Hold on!
Huh? Chief Gant! I thought you were going to eat!
Listen good, Lana.
He's talking to Lana.
I don't think you need me to tell you this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claim, there will be terrible consequences. That's right. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder.
This isn't good.
Of course, you never support such outrageous claims anyway, right?
But the case can't be reopened since the day of the murder. So that threat is absolutely void.
Just something to think about. Alright then. I've got a lunch date to meet.
Okay, if there aren't any further objections, the court is now in recess.
You know what? I really hate you guys. This was supposed to end so long ago. It was supposed to end almost 3 hours ago. Fuck you guys, just fuck you. If anyone else wants to... New gun, stop him. Oh, yeah, I can't stop him. Oh my god. Beard, you lied to me? Oh my god. If there's another to be continued, I'm gonna keep going until to be continued. If there's another to be continued, I'm stopping. Fuck you guys. Just fuck you guys. Oh my god. Harry, and if you want to stream, just fucking go for it. I'm tired. I'm really fucking tired. Oh my god. Five minutes left. Go, shut the fuck up. I don't believe you're 5 minutes. I'm going until the to be continued. I'm fucking tired. I am fucking tired. This is streamer abuse right here. This is fucking streamer abuse. This is why we can't have nice things, guys. This is why people barely stream, because you abuse them. You aren't worthy of this shit. Fuck you guys, just fuck you. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I really gotta go now. I told you earlier, I told you like 2 hours ago, I might have to go because of real life shit. And you pushed it, and that's it. I'm sorry. But it's not up to me, it's up to other people, and I really have to go right now. So we're gonna save right here, if I can. Oh, this fucking abuse. I'll be back tomorrow on the same time, on the same beginning time. I'll put it on the calendar now. But you guys fucking suck. You seriously suck. Okay, I'm saving this shit. And I'm gonna say like this. Okay, anyone over at livestream.com, please come over to ignoreourgirth.com. Because only here we can read whatever you're saying and you can chat with us while the stream is on. If there are any new, I saw a couple of anons and temp names. If any of you are new here, you should definitely bookmark the site, because I stream every day if you like my stream, or almost every day. And the rest of us try to stream as much as possible, so bookmark us. And also make a Chatango account. It takes 10 seconds, and you don't even have to use your real email. So then, oh, and then we can all remember your names, and also I can see whatever you're saying much easier. because it's in color or in different styles and different sizes and shit. And last but not least, if anyone hasn't done it yet, please register at the forum, where you can not only request games from me or any other streamer, like this game, which was a request I got and then played. You can also, if you think you're interesting and not a whiny bitch and funny, and you are funny, you should try to apply to become a streamer, just like me and the rest of the streamers over here. So that's it. I'm finished. Yeah, I'm done, but I'm not finished. Something like that. So, this has been one of the longest streams I've ever done. We were definitely in a gorilla up in this bitch. I'm exhausted from all this shit. You guys trolled me twice, and that's not nice at all. And you guys will pay for this shit, but until then, I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna rest a while. The case is interesting, and all the objections are fun, and I'll be sure to, hopefully we'll complete this tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time. I'll put it on the calendar right now so you guys can see what time I'll be on tomorrow, and that's it. So, I had a good time. Even though you abused me like shit, but I had a pretty good time. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I believe you did. And that's it. Hopefully I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, same game, same girth. So, goodbye guys. See you later.